The tragic death in Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 11 is larger than Kevin Costner's John Dutton. The last few episodes of Taylor Sheridan's Paramount Network neo-Western sensation are reportedly airing as the show comes to an end in December. Although there have been reports that the project may go forward, Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 has so far concentrated on dealing with John's death's repercussions. As the remaining members of the Dutton family cope with the shock and sadness of the death, as well as the issues that accompany it, the loss has characterized the arc thus far. Sheridan has been alternating between two timelines in Yellowstone Season 5 Episodes 9 and 10. All you need is desire and the apocalypse of change. The excursions begin with pre-death flashbacks, and the remainder focuses on what transpires after John's passing. This is still the case in 353, Episode 11 of Yellowstone's 5th season. However, the focus of the show is on other characters, especially those surrounding Jamie, rather than Beth and Case's narrative taking center stage. More significant than the loss of the Dutton patriarch, the episode concludes with a death that changes the game. Some ancillary characters receive more attention as Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 broadens the scope of the narrative beyond John's close family. Given that their patriarch is no longer involved in state politics, the show has done a fantastic job of illustrating how the Dutton family's following generation handles the challenges of the ranch. Jamie's position as Attorney General is finally put in jeopardy as it is revealed that his father was murdered rather than taking his own life, even though John's death was supposed to increase Jamie's authority and influence. Unaware that she is also feeling the fire from the police department revisiting the cause of John's death, he confronts Sarah, his partner and crime mastermind, about the situation. A furious dispute between the two soon devolves into violence. Sarah storms out of the house at the end, but Jamie calls and they make amends before she can go. Unfortunately, neither of them is aware that Sarah has already been the target of a hit order. While she is still on the phone with Jamie, she is shot many times point-blank in the street. The night of John's death is again revisited in Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 11. As Case becomes interested in figuring out the truth, it initially appears that the entire expedition will be focused on the Duttons learning the truth about their father's untimely death. It is so unexpected when the narrative shifts to emphasize Jamie's reaction to the catastrophe, especially when 353 concludes with Sarah's murder. Although she doesn't play a major role like John did, the danger of his death was already raised by Costner's predetermined Yellowstone leave. Sarah's passing, meanwhile, comes as a complete surprise. Eliminating Sarah, who is also positioned to be Yellowstone Season 5's ultimate villain, drastically alters what viewers might anticipate from the show's last few episodes. Case and Beth have been planning retaliation against the people who killed John. Now that Sarah is gone, Jamie will be held mostly responsible. Naturally, it also gives rise to a new mystery when the search for her killer starts. Although Beth has expressed her desire to murder her enemies, it does not appear that she is responsible for the attack on Jamie's girlfriend. As a result, Sarah was killed for planning John's murder after just 2 episodes. The identity of the hitman who killed Sarah is still unknown, but it is most likely someone who liked John enough to seek retribution. It wouldn't have been out of place if Sarah's killer had remarked, "John Dutton sends his regards," even though Yellowstone isn't Game of Thrones. Could this be the hitman's way of getting back at you because the John fallout didn't work out? In the premiere, they did allude to the prospect that, should clients mess up, this may happen. Or maybe they were employed by Beth. She instructed KC to leave Jamie to her earlier in the episode. The call on their personal phones and the glass of vodka in the kitchen that contained Sarah's DNA have linked Jamie, whomever did it, to her last moments. Also still in the garbage bin is the burner phone that has her fingerprints on it. Although their sexual relationship has remained a secret thus far, who knows how effectively it was truly maintained? Sarah's passing will surely raise questions. Earlier in the episode, while KC was leaving the detective's office, the officer was concerned that the hitman would murder the person they were assigned to kill before they were caught. Even if they were slain, KC continued, that would at least provide them with an explanation. And now there's tangible proof that links Jamie to it all. It's unclear from Yellowstone whether Jamie and Sarah's relationship is a true love affair. In various ways, the couple has profited from their brief affair. After being shunned by the Duttons, Jamie found a friend and ally in Sarah. In the meantime, Sarah's career progressed through her affiliation with the Montana Attorney General. Their last exchange suggests that they care about one another, despite how twisted and misunderstood their relationship is. Jamie will surely be devastated by Sarah's passing more than by John's passing. Despite his desperate attempts to get his father's approval, he never really had a relationship with him. With Sarah, however, things were different. He is now genuinely alone, which may be how he develops his backbone. Jamie, who is fueled by anger and grief, is likely to blame Beth for Sarah's murder, which intensifies their full-scale conflict and makes Yellowstone's conclusion thrilling.